Hello and welcome to your May 2019 Tarot Scope. So this month I am going to do something a little bit different. With all the energy that we have just been or are continuing to work through with the two full moons in Libra, this big intense time of balancing and a lot of internal work being done with this balance as well. I have chosen to give pull a card from the soul's journey to give each sign like an kind of an indication on what part of the soul or what message is coming through as far as soul work for them. Along with, I will pull 3 cards from the Golden Tarot and clarify it with 3 cards from the Goddess Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling or booking a reading, a one-on-one personal reading with me, my contact information is in the description box below. Please just drop me a line and we can set that up. Again, all of you who are here, if you are new to this channel, and in case you're not aware of it, I do have a Facebook page that I go live on Tuesday nights. That is called Tarot Talk with Penny. You can find me on Facebook there. So let's get going with this month's readings. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your May 2019 Tarot Scope. So for you, for the month of May, the new moon is in your first house. So this is your house of self. And the full moon is in your 7th house. The 7th house this is a house of relationships, marriage, long-term commitments, and contracts in that house. This can be business partners, things like that. So as far as your first house, this is where you're planting new seeds. You know, you're evolving, and I'm sure after, all this energy we have just gone through with these 2 full moons in Libra, that you are really doing some deep inner work, and that really is very significant with this first house in Taurus, and not to mention Uranus is in Taurus again, so that's a pretty big energy thing going on for you, Taurus. What I'd like to do this month is I'm going to use this deck. Let me pull this out. And I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card for you. And so this card is going to be representing something that your soul is working on in a pretty deep level, and more of an inner working than an exterior working, if that resonates or makes sense to you at all. So let's pull a Soul's Journey card for you, Taurus, for the month of May 2019. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh. So this card is the card of doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. And this is very interesting in a lot of different ways. Because that is part of this transformation that we're going through. The energy that we are dealing with right now is a lot about letting go and let things unfold organically. Stop trying to force things. With the doubt, this is second guessing yourself, Have faith, believe. This is really a big time to do all that. And most importantly, have faith and believe in yourself. Stop doubting, what you feel. And that's a huge thing. I've been, if you are a follower of my Facebook page, you'll recognize that on there. For weeks, I have been saying this is really, really where you need to align yourself authentically. Even though you can't physically see it or logically make sense of it, it's about what you're feeling, what your soul is resonating with. And so I feel like you may be struggling a little bit with that. So if you have not found me on Facebook already, please go find me. I'm at Tarot Talk with Penny on Facebook, and I do have a page there that really gives a lot of information as to kind of the energy we've been going through and things like that. Again, I do go live on Tuesday nights on that page as well. So you got the Knight of Wands popping up, you got the Star card, and you got the Temperance card. So first of all, Taurus, let me say, I'm not surprised by these cards at all. And you know, when I talked about Taurus, and you know this being your sun sign, you're very grounded as far as, you know, buckling down, working hard, pushing forward, you know, climbing to the top of that mountain. There may have been some things that have kind of rocked your world a little bit, threw you off balance quite a bit. And I feel like this is that opportunity for you to, you know, get back on this horse. Here, let me move these so you can see them. Get back on that horse and start moving forward again. Because I do feel whatever that was that, you know, that's it, and this is probably why this soul card of doubt is coming out, because of whatever this situation or information was. It really kind of, you know, threw you off a little bit. So what I do want to say is that this is looking to me like you're getting back on that horse. You're getting ready to move forward. You've gone through quite a bit of healing, very deep healing it looks like, and it looks like you are starting to restore some balance as far as that goes. And I feel like this could very well be between concerning relationships that have been very near and dear to your heart, some that, you know, maybe there was something about this relationship that you really felt was a part of who you are or who you were as a person. And I do feel like this situation has been quite challenging for you. So let me pull 3 clarity cards. And again, you know, these are general readings, so this does not apply to everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. You can always look up your rising sign and your moon rising sign as well and see if that adds it. You know, quite often they do add more clarity, so you could look at that as well. Again, if you're ever interested in a private reading, that is where you're going to get your most detailed, specific to you information. So it, you know, here, ooh, I like. So this is what I see. I see like there was a lot of stuff that was going on and you were really confused, and it looks like some of these things were great opportunities and were real, and some of these things that were going around you were as fake could be. And it looks like you went through a point of really struggling to figure out what was real and what wasn't. You know, who was real, who was not. And you know, I'm going back to feeling like this is really with long-term relationships. This is not necessarily just marriage partners. This could be friendships. This could be business partners, whatever this is. But it really looks like you had to stop and like take control and say, this is where I draw the line in the sand. And now I'm really cautious. Like you step outside the situation and get a different perspective of this. And once you did, you recognize what was real, what was not. And you took that information that, again, I feel with this doubt card, I feel like your intuition was telling you, but you were second guessing it or not wanting to believe it for some of you. But this is where you've stepped outside, you've stepped up to the plate, you've decided, I am going to take action and I am going to be, you know, controlling or at least establishing boundaries and knowing where, you know, to draw the line. And as a result of that, it has brought in this success, this victory. And if this has not happened for you yet, I feel like this is where you're processing right now. This is where you're going through right now. And this is what you're looking at and seeing it in a different way and taking a stance to not be beaten down, you know, beaten down by life experiences or other people's drama or stuff they want to throw on your plate. This is taking control and knowing what you want, what you need for you and your well-being and moving forward. with that information to serve your highest good. This is really about making decisions that are in alignment with who you are. So I do hope this helps you, and thank you very much for being part of my YouTube channel. I appreciate all your likes, shares, and definitely leave a comment if this video is resonating with you. Thank you and have a great day.